方ないとか、そういう葛藤と日々戦ってました。
So I sort of used those excuses to hide the hurt, and in my regular life, I tried to present a good face to everybody around me and just pretend like I was doing okay. But in my heart, I was really struggling with what people were saying about me.
ただ私がそういう環境の中にいても本当に良かったなと思っているのは、親の愛情、特に母親の愛情に関してどこの家族よりもきっともらってたと思うことです。
But I believe even in the midst of that trying situation, there was some good that came out of it because of the hurt I was experiencing at school. I was able to really recognize the love that I was receiving from my parents, and especially my mother.
で、あんまり親については時間がないので喋りませんが、本当に私が母親になったら自分も私の母親みたいなお母さんみたいな母親になりたいなって思ってます。
And since we don't have much time, I'm not going to really go in depth about my parents, but I just want to say that when I become married and become a mother, I just really want to try to be exactly like my mother and treat my kids like she treated me.
ただ一つ残念なのが、うちの全員がみんなクリスチャンじゃないことと、母方が別の宗教に入っているということです。
But unfortunately, the rest of my family are not yet Christians. My mother is, in fact, a believer in a different religion from myself.
で、私がクリスチャンになる前のキリスト教のイメージをちょっと喋りたいと思います。
And so now I want to just share what I thought about Christianity before I became a Christian.
で、さっき母方の方がその別の宗教に入っているということも影響したと思うんですけど、私はキリスト教って本当にただの宗教としか思ってなくて、証でいう奇跡とかも到底信じることができませんでした。
And because my mother was a believer of a different religion, when I was growing up, I just thought of Christianity as some other religion, and I couldn't believe in what they taught and how they said miracles can occur. I couldn't believe in any other things they said.
で、毎日お祈りしたり、聖書を毎日読んだり、日曜日礼拝に教会に行くってことは、その自己犠牲としか考えられなくて、私は絶対できないと思ってました。
And I thought of many practices that Christians do, like reading the Bible daily, praying daily, going to church on Sunday. I thought of all those things as really just making too many sacrifices of yourself, and I thought that I could never be able to do that.
で、さらに自分の心の中にあったのが、神様にお願いするっていう行為は弱い人のすることであって、で、私はそんな弱い人間じゃないって自分で思ってました。
And in my heart, I believed that asking God to help you and praying to Him was a sign of a weak person, and I considered myself not to be a weak person, so I didn't want to depend on God like that.
で、次にそんな私がどうやって神様と出会ってクリスチャンになったかを話したいと思います。
So that's the end of the first point, and I want to share with you guys how I became a Christian.
で、初めて私が神様に触れられた時が去年のサンクスギビングでメキシコアウトリーチに行った時でした。
The first time that I ever really experienced God reaching out to me and working in me was last year's Thanksgiving when I went on the Mexico outreach.
で、これは AP を通じてメキシコでボランティアをしに行くキャンプで、私たちの班は孤児の子どもたちのためにサポートをして、で彼らと一緒に遊ぶことでした。
This Mexico outreach is an APU program that they do every Thanksgiving and Easter. They go down to Mexico and help the people there. My group was involved in an orphanage, and we were just there to support the people working there and also to play with the kids.
で、正直初めの1日2日は私どうしてきちゃったんだろうって思ってました。
Now, honestly, the first 2 days I was there, I was really regretting my decision to go. I was like, why did I come here?
で、その理由が、そこにいる間の 3,4 日間シャワーが浴びれないってことと、そして夜慣れないテントで寝るっていうこととか、いろいろその理由につながってました。
And the main reasons why I was regretting my decision to go was because we were going to be there 3 or 4 days and I wouldn't be able to take a shower, or I'd be sleeping in a tent and it'd be uncomfortable, and it would be reasons like that.
で毎回朝と夜に賛美歌を歌ってメッセージを聞いてたんですけど、当時そのことについて何の知識もなかったんでメッセージを聞いてもよく分かりませんでした。
And every morning and evening while we were there, we'd have a speaker give us a message and we'd sing praise songs. But since I had no knowledge of anything about Christianity, I wasn't able to follow the message, and I never really understood what the speaker was trying to say.
でしかしそんな私だったんですが、アメリカに帰る前の夜、賛美歌を歌っている時にとても言葉では言い表せないような温かい気持ちになって自然と涙が溢れてきました。
And so there I was, sort of regretting my decision to go and not being able to follow the services. But the last night I was there, as I was singing a praise song, just this really warm feeling sort of enveloped me. I can't really describe it, but it was just a warm feeling, and all of a sudden I started to cry.
でそれで何人か手を挙げて歌ってることに気づいて、どうして手を挙げてるんだろうってすごく疑問に思って、で自分もとりあえず手を挙げて歌ってみました。
And as I was experiencing this, I noticed that several people around me were sort of raising their hands as they were singing, and I began to wonder, what are they doing? Why are they raising their hands? But I decided, sure, why not? I'll try it too, and so I raised my hands and started to sing as well.
実際特別何かが違ったって感じはなかったんですけど、今まで生きてきて歌によってこんなに自分の心が何かに満たされる感覚がなかったから、本当に来てその時は良かったなと思いました。
But actually after I raised my hands and started singing, nothing really changed. But it was really the first time in my life that I've been so just filled with happiness by singing a song, and it was at that moment that I thought it was really good that I got to come here.
でもやっぱりそれは一時的な体験で、日々の学校生活に戻ってその感動をしばらく忘れてました。
But that was a one-time event, and it was in the midst of a camp with a speaker. And once I returned to normal life and had to go to school every day, I gradually began to forget the emotion that I experienced that night.
だけど神様は私に素敵な出会いを用意してくれてました。
But God had prepared a special meeting with someone for me.
それはある、一つ年上の女の人なんですけど、その人とは秋でも冬でもよくすれ違って、で軽く挨拶程度はしてたんですね。
And this person that God had prepared for me to meet was a lady 1 year older than I was, and I had seen her around on campus before, and if we passed each other we'd say hi, but that was about it.
で今年の冬学期1月頃に、また彼女とコンピューター室でばったり会った時に、突然彼女から一緒にお昼に誘われました。
So I didn't really know this person, but one day at the beginning of the winter semester, winter intersession, I met this person in the computer room, and for some reason she invited me to have lunch with her.
でその時私はあんまり外で食べるの好きじゃなかったからよく家で食べてたんですけど、でその時はなぜかはいと返事しました。
And normally I would eat at home because I didn't like to go out to eat at restaurants or something like that very much. But for some reason I said yes to this invitation.
正直その時どういう流れの会話をしたのか覚えてないんですが、その会話の中で彼女が私のクリスチャンになるきっかけの言葉を伝えてくれました。